When we design a structure, we normally define the loads as a series of load cases: dead load, live load, wind, etc. But normally we cannot apply this load directly into the design process. We need to combine them first. This is Javier Encinas, and today we're going to discuss how to define the load combinations in ASDIP Concrete. Let's get started. When you create a calculation of a concrete beam in ASDIP Concrete, this is the template that you will see. Here you can see the input at the left and the output at the right. In ASDIP Concrete, you can specify the load combinations in the design menu, combinations, or also you can directly click on the icon here, this icon, the load combinations. In ASDIP Concrete, you can specify as a 705 or as a 710 or 16 as a standard load combinations, and it's basically just a click of the mouse. From here you can select as a 705, and these are the results for that load combinations. And these are the combinations that are applied directly into the program. If you want to change to a 710 or 16, just click on this and click OK, and then the corresponding load combinations are applied directly into the calculations. But what about if you don't want a standard load combination? You want something different to the AS705 or AS710 or 16. For example, you want ASHTO, or you want any other load combination for another country, for example. When in ASDIP Concrete 4, there's a new feature, this third option here at the right that says user defined. You consider this option here. The table is completely clean now, so you can start from scratch with your own load combination. For example, if I want to create a combination that says 1.5, and then the second load combination 1.25 and 1.45 live, and the third combination say 1.3 and 1.4 and roof 0.5, and then the fourth combination probably 1.35 and here 1.2 or 3, and then wind 1.0. For example, I created these 4 load combinations from scratch, completely different to the normal standard load combinations. And then I click OK, and the program immediately recognizes the applied load combination. These are the combination that I just created, so it's not nothing related to the S7010 or 5 or anything like that. It's a completely from scratch set of new load combinations. And the program considers load combination for all the calculations. For example, here in the support reactions for this beam, the reactions are provided for these combinations. In the bending moments, also they are combined for these load combinations, and actually we can see graphically this as well. The combinations that I just created are here, the 4 load combinations, and I can just select one of those load combinations, and the results are there immediately. Okay, let's go back to the detail tab, to the contents tab first. You can see that the results for the 4 load combinations that I just created are reported in this view. So this feature is very useful when you need these kind of solutions. And one important feature is that this combination can be saved. For example, if I save this combination, click on Save, and I select where to save it in my computer. For example, if I go to the documents, and I will name it as, for example, I'm going to call this file custom combination, and I'm going to save it in my computer, so it's there. So now I'm going to apply this, and for example, if I now go back to another combination, for example, if I select SS710, the program changes to SS710, but the old combination that I just created will still be there. For example, if I have this column and these loads are defined already in the column, this is the interaction diagram for that, and these are the loads. Let's go to the combinations. So right now those combinations are the SS710, but if I go to the user defined, there's nothing here because we haven't defined nothing yet, but we already saved a set of load combinations previously, so I can retrieve those load combinations. I call them custom combinations, so I just retrieve that file, and the load combination that I just created are just there. So I click on OK, and the combinations are applied now. Let's go to the Contents tab. Scroll down a little bit. We can see the load combinations that are being applied right now to this calculation. These are the 4 load combinations that were created, the custom load combinations. Here in the column strength, same. If we now go and select, for example, SS710, OK, it changes to the full load combinations for SS710, which are standard load combinations. The same applies to SS705. We go there. So the combinations change now according to 05. Let's go back to the beam example. So we go to the load combinations and go to the user defined. The load combination that I just created are there, accepted, and the combinations are applied. So this feature is very handy and very useful. You can define your combinations and save it in your computer and use it for future projects, and create as many combination sets as you need for your projects. So this is a very useful feature in ASDIP Concrete. Thank you for your attention. I'll see you in the next video.